Does LeBron James duck games? What a hater thing to say. So let's say it like this. Does LeBron James suffer nondescript, vague, unverifiable injuries?
You guys won't know.
With no clear return date, constantly being reevaluated and then suddenly be evaluated to be clear to play?
You guys won't know.
I'll tell you what I did know. That you were going to miss both of the Nuggets and the Bucks games, suddenly be reevaluated and cleared for the Bulls. It's nice that these vague, nagging injuries can be re-aggravated at any time. But if you like to put down money in Vegas, this guy's pretty much telling you when he's going to sit out. So go ahead and bet on when LeBron's going to sit out. Just watch what he complains about. Today I'm going to rewind a few years and look for patterns. Does it tend to happen at a certain time of year? Or does it happen against very specific teams? Or should I say very specific players?
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Well, I'll show you what I found. And we might as well start with Giannis. Because I found that LeBron managed to play Giannis only 3 out of the 10 meetings in the last 5 seasons. Let's take a closer look. January 21st, 2021, the Lakers and the Bucks meet. LeBron James is blocked by both Giannis and Brook Lopez in the same game. Why bother to mention that? Claiming that it has something to do with LeBron ducking the Bucks is speculation. But when a pattern is established, speculation becomes something more. So by their next matchup in March, LeBron James was suffering an ankle injury and did not play. With only 2 regular season meetings between these players each season, each missed game is a big deal. LeBron would sit out the rest of the season. The Lakers went on an improbable run of wins, making it into the playoffs, which LeBron James, conveniently, was ready to play in. Bad news for the Lakers, as LeBron James was a leading reason that the Lakers were a first-round exit. We were reminded that LeBron James is helpless without a healthy Anthony Davis, and we also saw a glimpse at the ugliness that the next few years would show us of LeBron James's true self. Walking off the court with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in a playoff game. That's bad enough for a regular season game. No one had seen anything like it. Another first from LeBron James. Unfortunately, not the last. Setting a new precedent that this is acceptable behavior. Let's not forget this shining moment from Mr. I Like Physicality football player. By the time the Lakers were to meet the Bucks in the next season, LeBron James was suffering an abdominal strain, which conveniently allowed him to also miss the Boston Celtics, which came right after the Bucks game. The next meeting was February 8th. The Bucks put a shellacking on the Lakers with Giannis scoring 44. It was a tough season for the Lakers, and LeBron decided to sit the last 5 games, which ultimately allowed us to see the breakout game from Austin Reeves and Malik Monk. Monk scored 41 points, while Austin Reeves scored 31 points, had 16 rebounds, and 10 assists. Hashtag no help. I mention these things because throughout LeBron James's time in LA and his entire career, we've had the narrative that LeBron James doesn't have any help. And yet, when he fakes these injuries or has legitimate injuries, however you want to look at it, the players that have been suppressed by him being on the floor blossom when he's not on the floor, and it happens time and time and time again. So I've got to include these cases in this video. It's also worth mentioning that during this time period, through the present, LeBron James has been going through a myriad of different injuries, legit or non-legit. He was being heralded as an Ironman and even had an advertising campaign about defeating Father Time, while he was missing all of these games. Even now, up until this moment, March 25th, 2025, as I edit this, Nick Wright is trying to brainwash people into thinking that LeBron James is not load managing while he's load managing.
I don't know why your producers, I'm sorry, I don't know why your producers just showed LeBron James, the man who's played more minutes in games than anyone in NBA history. When I said load management, he's the face of anti-load management, but go ahead. Bad job by the back.
How about...
Wow, even at high speed, I couldn't get through the full list of games LeBron James has missed through injuries while being called Iron Man, but it's been an entire career of lies. Let's get back to ducking certain players. If you don't count this preseason game and only count the regular season, 10 months went by before Giannis and LeBron faced each other again on December 2nd, 2022. Perhaps that was enough time for LeBron James to forget about his post-Giannis trauma, only to go through it again.
Jump shot. James powers to the basket. Blocked by Antetokounmpo. This rejection.
So imagine our surprise when LeBron James felt the need to sit out at the next meeting, February 9th, with a sore ankle. Interestingly enough, he had felt good enough to play against the Thunder only 2 nights before. Remember, the Thunder were still not a good team at the time. Nevertheless, the Lakers lost. But that didn't matter, because LeBron James had his moment. Stats are all that matter, so with the scoring title in hand, why not avoid Giannis? The Lakers would not face the Bucks again until March of the next year. LeBron James would miss that game, once again nursing a sore ankle. The next meeting would be March 25th. Again, an issue with LeBron's ankle was the reason that he didn't play. Fast forward to March of 2025, LeBron James would miss not one, but again, both meetings with the Bucks. LeBron was dealing with ironman abdominal strains. My bad, it was a groin strain. I have a hard time keeping up with the guy who defeated Father Time's injuries. Sorry. What were the exact criteria that cleared LeBron James to come back against the Bulls?
You guys won't know.
Haven't expected to know for a very long time. What I have expected is to be lied to and have the media cover for you. Does anyone else find it strange that LeBron James has a groin injury labeled as a day-to-day situation and is playing deep into the fourth periods of blowout games? But what can't be denied is that LeBron returning messed up the Lakers' chemistry badly, and this happens a lot, which means we need to rewind to look at more teams than just the Bucks. But before doing so, here's a recap. 2024-25 season, LeBron James missed 100% of possible matchups against Giannis. 2023-24 season, 100% of possible matchups against Giannis. In the prior seasons, 50% of possible matchups against Giannis. Maybe we should start from the present and work backwards this time. 2024-25 season. November was a little early for LeBron to sit out, so he faced the Nuggets, who had had the Lakers numbered over the last few years, and the Nuggets put down a beating. What do you know? Luka carried the Lakers to a win in the next meeting, and LeBron skipped the next 2. Without LeBron James, the Lakers actually won one of the next 2 games and nearly won the second one, even without Luka. Once again, providing a chance for Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect to show what they can do. What about Boston, the defending champions? After all, it was against Boston, when the game was out of reach, that LeBron James decided, you know what, we've got a tough schedule ahead. I think it's time for a groin injury. But let's look at the previous season. Their first meeting was on Christmas Day. Even LeBron James isn't going to sit out on Christmas Day, although he may have wished that he had. It certainly was enough to inspire him to miss the next meeting against the Celtics, which, interestingly enough, the Lakers were able to win without him. Once again, teammates were able to show what they are capable of doing without LeBron James in their way. Austin Reeves with 32 points. Others, often scapegoats for LeBron James, D'Angelo Russell, and Taurean Prince had great games. Taurean Prince, by the way, is now enjoying life as a starter on the Milwaukee Bucks. Hashtag LeBron had no help. And while the Nets aren't a very good team, D'Angelo Russell did enjoy beating his old team, the Lakers, as a starter in their first matchup since the trade. Hashtag LeBron had no help. Maybe this is a good time to mention that as LeBron was ducking Giannis in that season, the Lakers actually beat the Bucks both times, led by D'Angelo Russell. The Lakers showed the best chemistry that they had that season. And what did the media do? gave LeBron James credit for their performance, saying that he motivated them with his passive-aggressive behavior, hinting that he wanted to go to another team. Disgustingly enough, something similar happened this year when the Lakers beat the Nuggets without LeBron. The NBA on ESPN started trying to give credit to LeBron James for this win because he was waving his arms around on the sidelines. You can't make this stuff up. Well, LeBron, maybe you should go back to waving your arms around on the sidelines because things have been very bad since you've gone back out on the court. But let me rewind to these smiling faces finding joy with LeBron James not being there. We've got to look at D'Angelo Russell's 44 points. Took the blame while he was in LA, but here he is scoring 44 points in a win. Who else do we see here? Spencer Dinwiddie. The Lakers were so spoiled, so stacked, and so deep that Spencer Dinwiddie usually didn't start for the Lakers, but he does start now that he's not on the Lakers. Taurean Prince, mentioned earlier, not a starter for the Lakers, is a starter for the Bucks. Max Christie, not good enough for LeBron James on the Lakers, now a starter with the Dallas Mavericks. Again, we see Austin Reeves stepping up against a team that LeBron James can't step up against. Hashtag LeBron has no help. We can play this game for past seasons too, since LeBron likes to sit out against the Bucks. Here we are looking at more teams of Christmas past. Kyle Kuzma, also now enjoying being a starter for the Bucks. Not good enough for LeBron James. Dennis Schroeder, another player from LeBron's past. Not good enough for LeBron. LeBron had no help. In fact, even as I edit this and I look at NBA Live scores, I see that Dennis Schroeder is a starter in a winning effort for the Pistons right now. LeBron had no help. How can I leave out Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, whom LeBron James also had as a teammate, got rid of him? KCP went on to win a championship with the Nuggets, defeating LeBron James along the way, and is now a starter for the Orlando Magic, who just whipped LeBron's butt. As you can see, this video could go even longer and go down many avenues, but I believe I've connected LeBron James ducking difficult teams that seem to have scared him, seem to have intimidated him, and when he ducks them, it has given other players a chance to shine, destroying the idea that LeBron James does not have good teammates. But we also see that the media is always there to take the credit away from those teammates, keeping LeBron James relevant and giving him the credit they deserve, somehow explaining away the fact that the Lakers without LeBron James can beat the very same teams that the Lakers can't beat when LeBron James is there. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Please let me know if you did. Let me know if you found this interesting or enjoyable.